CBS 12 News starts now with breaking news.
Good evening, everyone. Now at 11, a brand new advisory just came in on Hurricane Dorian. The storm intensifying now a Category 4 with 140-mile-per-hour winds.
Yeah, it has taken a slight shift to the north, but we are still just days away from Dorian striking the east coast of the Sunshine State. We have live team coverage tonight. From the race to get ready to the hurricane hacks you need to know. We start with CBS 12 Chief Meteorologist Erin Christensen. She has the very latest track. Erin?
That's right. So this Category 4 does stay a Category 4 through the day tomorrow. That's different from the earlier update. And it stays a Category 4 all the way through the Bahamas. But now we start to see that track just shifting a little bit more to the north and could still make landfall as a Category 4 or potentially a Category 3 and then kind of hugging the coast still as a Category 2. Now the latest stats here, the wind at 140 miles per hour, those gusts at 165. Here's something that's a little scary. Now the location of it, 545 miles east of West Palm Beach, Florida. Of course, we're watching a lot of different models. Our European model still does take this system just up the coast, kind of moving into Palm Beach County or on the coast of it by late Monday into Tuesday, hugs the coast all the way up through Georgia and into the Carolinas. Now, this would keep the crux of the system offshore. We'd still feel some impacts, though, for sure. But our American model, on the other hand, still has it moving inland, making landfall just north of Melbourne and continuing to sort of straddle the coast all the way up through the Carolinas. Now, I know a lot of folks are really excited about this European model. Meteorologist Michael Ehrenberg joins us, and he has kind of the pros and cons of both.
Yeah, Aaron, there's a lot of debate in the meteorological community nowadays about the superiority of the European model versus the GFS or the American model. There's a few reasons for that. The European model is run on more powerful supercomputers. It utilizes better model physics, a four-dimensional technology, if you will, whereas the GFS or American model uses a three-dimensional technology. It also has a superior system for bringing in the data from the airplanes and the satellites. So, in effect, the European model gets a running start. So we take a look at 4 case studies from hurricanes a couple years ago, back in 2017, Harvey, Irma, Maria, and Nate. You notice the European model is in red and the GFS model is in the blue here. The lower the score, like in the game of golf, the better you're doing because of the lower error rate. So you can see in these cases, the European model did better than the GFS model, but in one of the cases, in Maria, it did not. And these are the average errors going out 72 hours from those landfalling hurricanes. So a lot of times it does better, but it doesn't always do better than the GFS. So what are the takeaways here? You never want to take one model, run as the right forecast out there. You don't want to cherry pick them to make yourself feel better, even though the European's further offshore now. The forecast could change. It's always safest to look at the National Hurricane Center's official forecast. They're looking at not only these 2 models, but by the way, there's like 24 models out there, including hurricane-specific models. So they're looking at things like that and also which model is performing better in each particular situation. Back to you.